welcome to Tell It to Someone, the only show with gratuitous pinecone throwing. First question is from Firefly4F4. Why do fools fall in love? Well, fools fall in love because they're easily fooled, and I'm nobody's fool, so forever alone. The next question is from Jason Payne. Anywho, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll centre of a Tootsie Pop? I don't know what a Tootsie Pop is. They don't sell them in Australia, and in order for me to find out what a Tootsie Roll is, I'd have to lick my way through the planet and then buy a Tootsie Roll. And they'd probably be stale then, and my tongue would be burnt on hot magma. So I'm not going to work it out unless somebody pays for my plane trip. Eminem #1 fan asks, if a black man walks into into his living room just as his girlfriend tosses a candy wrapper on the floor and sees that his female dog has gotten yet another bunch of puppies, and he yells out, "Bitch, quit littering," which one of them is he talking to? That's racist. Lots of other animals have, give birth in like batches of 6 or 8 or whatever. I mean, guinea pigs have litters, and cats and ducks have litters. It's just racist, man. Just racist. And next comes Big DeWarren. How's it hanging? Just floating there. It's just floating there. It's just like, it's fluffy. It's fluffy and floating there. It's not hanging at all. If it was hanging, it'd be sort of swaying back and forth, but it's not. It's just drifting over to the side. But that's enough about my penis. Next question is from Bored to Bits. What is the word hot that you use? Well, it's to do with the weather. Look, I know what condition you're in right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take our weather and send it to you. You just wait 3 or 4 months. Then you will understand what the word hot is about. And the last question is, battery, please attach recharger. That seems like it. Tell it someone for this week, unless there's some sort of video question.
Hey YouTube, tell it Tom. Okay, so I got a question for Dangerously Talented. If you non-Aboriginal Australians are really descendants of convicts, how come they're still convicts?
I wasn't expecting my bluff to be pulled. Okay, well, what happened was that we used to back. Well, not me. My forebears used to steal like bread and stuff, and the punishment for stealing bread and stuff was to be deported because, they wanted to make money from deporting people for some reason. Anyway, they used to deport us, but we got the last laugh because we have something called sunshine here in Australia, and they don't have sunshine in Britain. So what happened was, because there was lovely sunshine and happiness here, we didn't have the motivation to go and steal like things like bread and stuff. So we sort of got rehabilitated, while in Britain they're still stealing bread as far as I know. except they're not being deported now. They just get, you know, bread. That's all they get when you steal bread in Britain now. I mean, you know, if you steal enough bread, you'd probably go to prison, but we've already cut to the dovetail questions, haven't we? That's pretty good dovetail question answers. Not like the actual questions. The questions weren't all that good. I mean, they were like. Well, that seems to be it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then ask me a question down there, because this week there wasn't that many actual questions. I mean, you know, there were plenty of answers to the dovetail question. That was pretty popular, but I think it was too popular because people were answering the dovetail question but not answering questions, and that's the main part of the main part of the show. Really, it's not about the questions that I ask. It's about the questions that you ask. Anyway, you can ask me questions by asking me questions down in there in the comments bit, or like a dovetail question. No, not a dovetail question, a video question like here. Why didn't you just insert the dovetail the video question from last? Because this isn't the video question. This is just an ad for. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to have one of those. Right. Okay. So your dovetail question for next week is this. I'm dangerously talented and I don't have a cool sign off.